Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longstrugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longstrugs for all your shopping needs. Honolulu police have arrested a 23-year-old man in connection with Sunday's beating death of a 64-year-old man in a landlord-tenant dispute. Officers were called to a defibrillator-type call on Sheridan Street just before 3:30 p.m. Sunday. Police said responding officers found the victim on the sidewalk, bleeding profusely from his head following a physical altercation. He was taken in critical condition to the Queens Medical Center, where he later died. Investigators determined that the victim was attempting to evict the 23-year-old man's girlfriend from her apartment at 620 Sheridan Street when the altercation occurred. After assaulting the victim, the suspect fled in a black Nissan sedan, police said. Officers found him on Hopaka Street at about 7:40 p.m. and arrested him on suspicion of second-degree murder. Honolulu police said a 23-year-old man was critically injured today after the car he was driving struck a parked trailer in Pearl City. The crash occurred on Waihona Street just after 7 a.m. Police said the motorist was traveling eastbound on Waihona when he veered into the opposite lane of traffic and struck a parked trailer. The collision caused the trailer to back into another parked trailer. Honolulu EMS paramedics treated the man at the scene and took him in critical condition to a hospital. Police said the victim was not wearing a seatbelt at the time of the crash. They said speed may have been a factor, but it is unknown whether drugs or alcohol were involved. Anyone with information on the collision can call the HPD's Traffic Division at 808-723-3413. Police in Texas said one student was fatally shot and another was injured when a third student opened fire outside a Dallas area high school. The shooting began on a high school campus in the suburb of Arlington around 6:55 a.m. before many students arrived for the first day back to classes after spring break. Officials said one student was hit by gunfire and another was hurt by debris from the shooting. Arlington Police Chief Al Jones said the student who was shot died at a hospital, while the other victim was receiving care for injuries that are not life-threatening. Arlington police said the suspected shooter never entered the Lamar High School building and was arrested soon after officers arrived. Police said the suspected shooter is a minor and will not be publicly identified. Amazon plans to eliminate 9,000 more jobs in the next few weeks, the second major staff reduction this year for the online retail giant. CEO Andy Jassy said in a memo to staff today that the second phase of the company's annual planning process has led to the additional job cuts. The latest cuts mark the second largest round of layoffs in the company's history, adding to the 18,000 employees that the tech giant said it would lay off in January. The company's workforce doubled during the pandemic, but tech companies have announced tens of thousands of job cuts this year. Jassy told employees that Amazon will still hire in some strategic areas. Finally, a 60-year-old man swimming about 200 yards offshore was bitten by a shark Sunday afternoon in Anaiho'omalu Bay off Hawaii Island. Hawaii County Fire Department officials said the injured man was able to swim to a catamaran that was moored in the bay. The catamaran crew helped control the bleeding to the victim's hand and leg. A jet ski took him from the catamaran to the beach where HFD personnel were waiting to treat him. He was then transported to North Hawaii Hospital with injuries to his left hand and the back of his leg. The type of shark and its size was not immediately known. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
I was able to earn my master's degree in 6 months at WGU. The competency-based learning made all the difference in the world because I was able to apply what I already know and move through those courses faster.